July 4th, we celebrate the birth of a nation, forged in the blood, the sweat, the tears of the men and women who made possible the cradle of democracy, the United States of America. George Washington, Betsy Ross, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, Tony the Razor DeVito?
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I like that. Great American Tony the Razor DeVito. Notice anything different? Yeah, no Tom Cronin. The Razor's solo this week. For you morons out there, solo means the Razor's by himself. Yeah. You know, I was thinking last week, we were having, if you saw the show, we were having some contractual problems. We got all that straightened out because the Razor finally realized what makes this country great. Is it the American farmer? Is it the great industry of this country? Is it the airplanes that fly at the speed of sound? Is it the big buildings? No, it's the cash. Because if you got enough cash in this country, you lay it on the right people, you get whatever you want. And the Razor did just that. He laid some cash on some important people, and as a result, this is all mine this week, and I can do and say whatever I want. And nobody can do anything about it. No Tom Cronin, no nobody. And maybe later, yes, maybe later, the Razor might even grace the screen with some accordion music. And you know what? Anybody cuts me off this week, and they're going to personally have to deal with me and my lawyers. And now, if you're quite ready, let's go to the ring.
Master Disaster, while the man is down, you get a couple of boots to the back and to the head there off of 320 pounds, and your bella's going to be rough. Soul just stalking that Master Disaster like a big cat looking for some prey, and he is just letting out some steam and anger here against Disaster. Disaster wearing the pink tights, and that could be fitting for this individual. Terry the Hammer Scholl, remember now, former member of the NFL, this guy knows what tough is all about. And rake across the eyes took Master Disaster all the way to the ropes now, and Scholl decides to come in and give a few boots to the back. I think after the bout tonight, I'll head down to Floyd's barber shop and get a little trim. That is if the town isn't rolled up. Still kind of early here in Charlotte. PWI action coming your way here. Terry the Hammer Scholl, familiar presence in the PWI also, fans. This guy has been on top for a long, long time. Many have threatened to take away that heavyweight crown, but none have been able to do it. Look out here now, Master Disaster on the turnaround now, giving the shoulder blocks to Terry the Hammer Scholl. I don't think Scholl's going to take much of this for too long, fans, to tell you the truth now. Disaster climbing up on top of the ropes. He's only on the first rope, and I don't even think he's high enough to get any leverage on those shots to the head. I think Scholl is just taking a little bit of a breather here. Disaster with those right hands at the side of the head now. And now he backs off. Referee reminding him that on the ropes is a no-go. Master Disaster, Irish whip into the opposite turnbuckles. Goes to follow it up. Good shoulder block there. Maybe Disaster has a little steam behind those punches after all. Look out here. Scholl comes in with that boot to the midsection. And Disaster goes down. Well, he may have been playing possum as it was, fans. Scholl now with that handful of hair picks up Disaster. Irish whip follows up with that big elbow right to the chin of Disaster. I'm surprised that guy wasn't knocked out cold on that one, fans. Once again, that handful of hair, Scholl. Into the ropes goes Disaster. There's that patented clothesline. Takes Disaster down, goes for the cover. There it is. We have a 3 count. A late workout for Terry the Hammer Scholl fans here in Charlotte, Iowa. Your winner over Master Disaster.
You know, week after week, you have the so-called contenders in the PWI standing in front of you, dreaming of what it's like to be the Midwest Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. And fans, let me assure you, there's nothing wrong with dreaming. But the funny thing is that you wake up in the morning and reality sits in. No, you're not the Midwest Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. And yes, maybe if you're fortunate and your one-loss record is favorable, and I feel like giving you the opportunity to step in the ring with me, you will maybe someday be able to wear this. But you know, The thing about it is that when it's time to put up or shut up contenders, you really don't want to get in there and really do this, do you? No, I know you don't. So quit standing in front of these people and lying and pretending that you have what it takes to wear this, because I know deep down in here that you don't have it, and you never will.
Don't you dare touch that dial. We'll be right back.